Hello dear students, this is Rahul Niratkar from Prabhat Kids School Akola. I am again back with the subtopic of the chapter power sharing. Okay, so in the last video we discussed two different forms of the power sharing. In this video we are going to discuss another two different forms of the power sharing. Okay, in the last video we have discussed about the forms of the power sharing, the vertical power sharing and horizontal power sharing. In this video we will be discussing two different forms. Let's start. Power sharing among different social groups. So this is the third form, power sharing among the different social groups. Sharing power between various religious and linguistic groups. Reserve constituencies in state assemblies and parliament of our country. Community government is a good example of this. So what these points are explaining us? Sharing power between various religious and linguistic groups. So this form of the power sharing is sharing the power between different linguistic and community groups. Specific language speaking people, specific community people, they even should get an opportunity to come into the power. Okay, as we have seen in the case of the Belgium. In Belgium there was a community government. A separate type of the third type of the government was formed, which was called as a community government. That we have seen in the Belgium's accommodations video. I hope you must have gone through that video completely properly. Okay, so Belgium's model of power sharing, they have made a community government. So that community government is nothing but the third form of the power sharing, coming under the third form of the power sharing. Power sharing among different social groups, sharing power between various linguistic and religious groups. Okay, then reserve constituencies in state assemblies and parliament of our country. In our country, we are having the reserve constituencies. We are keeping some constituencies reserved for the specific community people. That may be OBC caste, SC, ST, whatever. So we are keeping the constituencies reserved for that specific community people. So that are coming under the power sharing among different social group. Okay, reserved constituencies in state assemblies and parliament of our country. So here one more example. As I already discussed with you, community government is a good example of this. Community government, a specific kind of government in the Belgium. So in this way, the power is shared so that there should not be any kind of discrimination with the specific community people. For that purpose, this third power sharing arrangement is there. So this is what the third form of power sharing is. Now, let us move towards the fourth form of power sharing. Power sharing among different political parties, pressure groups and movements. Yes, so we all are knowing that in India various political parties are there and various political parties are having their own ideologies. And in India various groups are there of the people, those who are having specific beliefs and they are having the specific kind of the thinking. So that is what the fourth type of power sharing is. It represents different ideologies and social groups. Okay, it represents different ideologies and social groups. It is coming under the fourth form of power sharing. And the best example of this fourth form of power sharing is coalition government is an example of it. आप लोगों ने स्टडी किया हुआ है 9th स्टैंडर्ड में, when we are making the coalition government, when a specific party is not getting the mandatory seats in the parliament, so they are taking another parties with them and they are forming a government is called as coalition government. That we all are knowing that. The present government in Maharashtra is an example of the coalition government. Yes. So coalition government is an example of this kind of power sharing. Why? Because मान लेते हैं कि कोलिजन गवर्नमेंट की अगर हम बात करेंगे कि तो तीन पार्टी अगर इकट्ठा होती है, दो पार्टी अगर इकट्ठा होती है, तो एक स्पेसिफिक पार्टी की आइडियोलॉजी कुछ और होंगी, कोई दूसरी पार्टी की आइडियोलॉजी कुछ और होंगी, लेकिन फिर भी उनको गवर्नमेंट में लेने के लिए, गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म करने के लिए इन लोगों को उनकी आइडियोलॉजी अलग है, फिर भी उनको पावर कुछ देनी पड़ेगी. आई बात समझ में? बिकॉज इफ वी आर टेकिंग देम इनटू द गवर्नमेंट, सो दे इवन विल रिक्वायर सम पावर, दे इवन विल रिक्वायर सम पोस्ट ऑफ द मिनिस्टर्स एंड ऑल दैट. So in this way the power is getting shared with the different ideology people. That is what the fourth form of power sharing. Coalition government is an example of it. Interest group influences decision making of the people. Now what are the interest groups? We all are knowing that in our country various businessmen are there, various professionals are there. They all are having their own kind of thinking. you know, while taking the decision in democracy, or we can see in a democratic country, people's influence is found. Now how people start criticizing on the government decision, people start giving their opinion with the help of media and all that things. So indirectly they influence the decision making in the democracy. So this is what the interest groups, here it is said, that's why interest groups influences decision making. Because if a specific decision is to be taken related to the particular people, so they will influence, they can put forth their own opinions and they can influence the decision making of the government, decision of the government. There is a direct impact on the government decision, because government has to think before taking any decision regarding that particular sector. Okay, for example, like trade unions are there, various unions are there, so any decision related to the specific workers are going to be taken, workers union is there, so for them a specific decision is to be taken, so that worker union can oppose the decision of the government, so government has to think about the conditions of the unions also and what are the demands and all that things. In that way there is an influence of these we can say groups on the government decision making, and that is what it is coming under the fourth form of power sharing among different political parties, pressure groups and movements. Okay, so in this way, in the last video we have seen two forms of the power sharing, and in this video we have seen two forms of the power sharing among different social groups, power sharing among different political parties, pressure groups and movements. First form of power sharing, we have seen that horizontal forms of power sharing, where in that we have seen legislature, judiciary and executive. Okay, horizontal form of power sharing. Second form of power sharing, we have seen the vertical form of power sharing. In that we have seen central, state and local. Okay, and third form of power sharing, we have seen power sharing among different social groups, and fourth form of power sharing among different political parties, pressure groups and movements. So in this way we have seen the fourth form of power sharing. So these all are the four forms of power sharing arrangement in any of the country, we can say. So dear students, this question can come in the board examination for 5 marks. They can ask you explain the forms of the power sharing. So you have to explain one point. Accordingly this, all the sub points are also to be written in the answer. It should be a brief answer, proper answer. One tip I want to give over here, in social science while writing the answers, you should be stick to the point. Whatever it is asked in the question, the same thing you have to write in the answer, not any unnecessary matter. Whatever the exact question is, what is asked exactly in the question, same thing you have to put in the answer. Same thing you have to write. If question is asked for 5 marks, minimum 5 points are required. If question is for 3 marks, minimum 3 points are required. In that way we have to write the answer point wise only. No one should write the answers in paragraphs. Okay, so this is what the forms of power sharing is, and this way we have seen the forms of power sharing. This is what this topic is, and we have completed this topic. Here your chapter power sharing is finished. We have started the story of power sharing with the help of the ethnic composition of Belgium and ethnic composition of Sri Lanka. We have seen ethnic composition of Belgium, ethnic composition of Sri Lanka, then majoritarianism in Sri Lanka, and Belgium model of accommodation, or we can say Belgium model of power sharing. That part we have seen, and we have also seen the different forms of the power sharing. Before that we have seen why power sharing is desirable and why it is called as desirable. That parts also we have seen. So this is what your chapter we have completed in a comprehensive manner. Now in the next video I will be discussing with you some important questions or the probable questions which will be coming or which can come in the board examination from this chapter. Dear students, after this chapter in your textbook NCERT questions are given. All objective questions you have to think and you have to find out the answers of that. Answers of the objective questions of NCERT will be shared in the groups, WhatsApp groups, but you have to write the answers of the long answers questions and short questions only in your notebook. Objective type of questions answers are not to be written in notebook, that are to be just marked in the textbook. Okay, so I hope you all are enjoying this online learning program. You all are going through the textbook, you all are underlining the important points, making the notes, writing the notes. So this is what for this video. In the next video, we will see the important questions from this chapter. Thank you, dear students.